Hello, everyone, and welcome to Redesign, Build, and Live. I am Allison. If you're new to the channel is just basically my vlog of my journey to living my ultimate health and wellness life. So, on the channel, you'll see videos of me doing just that, trying different things to live and redesign and build my ultimate health and wellness life. Today, I want to walk you guys. I heard about this recipe, and actually, I tried it some time ago on how you can take a boring mushroom. This is a king oyster mushroom, and how you can turn this baby into a delicious barbecue sandwich, where it takes on the flavor and taste of pulled pork. So I just want to walk you guys through on this. It's quite simple. Walk you guys through on how you can turn this guy into a delicious barbecue pulled mushroom sandwich. You can purchase these, a little bit about where you can purchase these mushrooms. I purchased this one from an Asian mark grocery store in my area. Came in this bag right here. And then I did buy some other ones that was pre-wrapped in this little container. They usually don't sell them in grocery stores, so try Asian food market to buy them. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do, this baby's already been washed, so the first thing you're going to do is just cut the ends off. So I'm just cut this end off right here. And you're going to take a fork and you're just going to start pulling. Just pulling on the mushroom. And as you can see, it looks like pulled pork already, right? We'll come back and get that guy. You're just going to keep pulling it. And another thing too, after you wash, you want to dry it. Dry the mushroom off. Mushrooms tend to hold a lot of water, so you want to make sure that you dry it off completely. So I'm going to take the cap and do the same thing. See, it already looks like pulled pork, right? Okay. Have a couple more thick pieces. So this one is ready. Let me pull this one a little bit. So it is full and it is ready to go. So I'm gonna pull this back up. And one of the quick things, if you purchase them in a pack like this, it tends to be larger than those that are in this pack. And this one I cut the head off, but they tend to be a lot larger, a lot longer than those that come in the pack. So I've already pulled some previously before I started the video. I just wanted to walk you guys through on how to pull the mushrooms so the mushroom will look like pulled pork. So as you can see, there you go. Okay, so I'm going to add the mushroom that I pulled just a moment ago. So the recipe calls for some olive oil. One of the things that I removed somewhat from my diet was oil. Oil tends to cause a lot of inflammation in your body. So I try to eat foods that require little or no oil. And so, but in this case, I'm going to make an exception and just put just a little oil in it. This recipe required maybe two tablespoons, but here I have maybe about one. So I'm going to pour it over the mushroom and just massage it in. I'm just massaging it. And mushrooms, if you've ever cooked with mushroom, they tend to make their own juices, so you really don't have to put a lot of oil on them. And again, as I mentioned earlier, my mission is to live my ultimate health and wellness life. I am in my 50s, so I really don't want to have to deal with arthritis or anything of that nature. And arthritis tend to come from a lot of inflammation and things in your joints. So I have moved most of my foods that I cook. I use very hardly any oil when cooking my meals. But in this case, I am going to make an exception. So we have the oil in. Oil has been massaged in the mushrooms. So the next thing I'm going to do, next for some paprika. I'll put in some garlic powder, and just a sprinkle of cayenne. So I already have some that's already mixed up, so I'm just going to spread it on. Ew, it smells great already. Pour this water a little more. Pour some more. I think I'm going to add just a little more smoke, and this is smoked paprika. As you can see, I like it. And a little more garlic. So I'm just going to massage it in a little more. So now that everything is ready, I am putting on a baking sheet with some parchment paper, and I'm going to put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. And the oven is set on 400. I'm just going to spread it out. So I'm going to put it on 400 as I mentioned and allow it to bake for 20 minutes. It smells great, I tell you. So it is ready to go into the oven. Again, the oven is set at 400 and I'll allow it to bake for 20 minutes and I'll be back. Okay, the mushrooms ready. I've just taken it out of the oven. So the next thing I am going to do is to saute it for maybe about another 3 minutes, add some barbecue sauce and add some additional seasoning to it.